Choosing a case 101 for your violin or viola. Some things to consider are going to be if you're traveling a lot, depending on what kind of climates you live in. Like say in our Minnesota climates, we need something with a lot of insulation, but if you live in a place that it's more consistent year round, maybe that's not of all that concern. Or if you also think you need like a lot of impact resistance, if you're going through bustling areas, and then also to consider weight as well. So starting at the most basic range here, our Paul A. Schmidt Violin shop branded cases are nice in the sense of it's going to get your instrument from point A to point B and still has a nice amount of storage with some space for sheet music. And then inside you still have slots for a bunch of bows, 4 total, and then an interior storage pouch. And if you do a little bit more traveling where you're going to and from different places a lot, maybe with gigs or rehearsals or lessons, maybe having a fiberglass hardshell exterior case might be a better option for you. These guys are going to be a much better impact resistance, along with fiberglass being really good for insulation of your case. Also, a lot of these hardshell cases have this rubber ring that goes around it that really helps with insulating inside the case itself. You're still going to have 4 bow slots. It'll have, sometimes there'll be a little strap inside for your shoulder rest, but then also having a removable storage pouch for your mutes, pencils, maybe you got a pickup in there, whatever the case may be, but having a little bit more storage inside the case, along with having a little backpack here that can be removed, but you can still store some sheet music in there. And a little bit more on the nicer end too, with these canvas exterior cases that still have a nice big storage pouch up top for all your sheet music. Inside, there's going to be, as we like to say, a little bit more bells and whistles. So for example, you have a little humidifier vial that you can fill this up with water to keep the inside of the case humidified. You'll also have sometimes a string tube that you can put spare sets of strings in. And sometimes they might come with an analog thermometer and hygrometer. Sometimes they can be digital as well, but that's really good to be mindful of when we are taking our instruments to and from multiple different places with different humidities and different temperatures. And maybe if you do a lot of traveling with your case, you might want something that's going to be more lightweight, especially if you tend to put a lot of accessories, a lot of sheet music in your case. That can really add a lot of unnecessary weight, especially where most violin and viola cases tend to weigh around 5 to 10 pounds. This one right here, hence the name, super light. It's a Swiss-made case, weighs in under 4 pounds. So you're still going to have a decent amount of bow storage. You have 3 bows. You can also get the string tube, and then you still have a big storage pocket inside the case for any of your mutes, pencils, whatever other accessories you might need.